how can be a good player and what heroes are in this goal? Every hero in the game and how can be a good player. You need to get good at understanding what you did wrong in a game, mainly. I think makes the difference between us and you. I have way more hours in this game than you. That's the main difference. I don't think I'm gifted. I'm talented. I don't think I'm gifted. I mean, the only talent I have is called hard work and dedication. That's the only talent I have. I'm just an average guy. Like you guys. I'm one of the chat. If you guys watch me play CSGO, you would never guess that I'm actually good at anything in this world. The reason I'm good at this game is because I spent 20-30k hours playing this game. I mean, learning this game. Not only playing. I played this game for maybe like 17k. But like I spent like 20-30k hours in this game. That's like a lot of fucking hours. So that's the main difference between me and you. And I'm ready to share my 30k hours of Dota actually with you guys. PogChamp. So you guys can learn the shortcuts to MMR by watching me. It's 30, like you guys get the shortcut to 30k hours of knowledge. I mean, the weird part was, I don't understand why Ruby came to my lane. That was really bad. Why would your team try to play with a AM instead of Undying? Undying is like 20 times stronger than AM in the early game. Why do I have supports on my lane? I don't understand. Why would they ever try to fight with AM instead of Undying? I don't understand why they're ever trying to fight with an anti-mage on the shit lane. Why do I have a Bane and a Rubik on my lane? I don't understand. The way you play with the way you play with the way you give space to your carry is by not playing with them. It's by going to the opposite side. But don't you want to have supports helping your lane? So the way it works is if you have supports on your lane, they will put more heroes on my lane. So we will be 3v3 on my lane. But if they put supports on the Undying lane, I can actually leave my lane. I can even farm jungle because I know Undying will kill his tower. So if Undying has heroes on his lane, we will either get that tower or they will fight and the Undying will kill them because Undying is stronger.
Your turn.
So if you want to help your carry, don't fight on his lane. Fight on the opposite side. I could definitely play better, but overall the game was just very difficult to play. Because in that draft, I actually had to do better on my lane to win that game. And for the game to feel natural to play. That's the main thing in that game. Because LC is pretty good against anti-mage. And as I said, Void Spirit is also okay against anti-mage. And my hero was pretty good against Phoenix and Spectre. It's not that good against Silencer as well. I could have definitely won the game if I played perfect. But it's very hard to play perfect when you're behind, especially. And the move that sealed the deal was when his Rubik TP top to my lane. I don't understand why that ever happens. Like, why do people do that?
This in the bag.
Because the first game was so every CS I'm missing in this practice is a CS I will miss in a real game. Because it's easier to CS in lobby than it is to CS in a real game. So yes, I do recommend it. I mean, like, missing 1 or 2 CS is not gonna lose you the game usually, but still sucks to like miss a free CS. So, like, when I sit in the lobby, this is like free CS, right? Like, I don't have any distractions. In a real game, you have distraction too. You're just good to do it. You always play. Your CS is always the worst the first game. Like, they literally know they cannot die. Like, our draft is so shit that Dyer knew exactly that they could not die. Like, it's literally impossible for them to die. So they just farmed the whole map. And in the meanwhile, I can actually die to their hero. So they're just chasing me and they're killing me. I cannot do anything. The spirituals are still good. Cop is still good. Actually, no. It's like the same. Or is it? I don't even know. I still got slightly buffed. Magnus got buffed.
30 seconds to battle.
Timber is good. I actually hate playing against Timber. That here is so fucking bullshit. So if you guys wonder why going for a top tier 2 tower is bad, is because when you go for a tower and an enemy is dead, they get to play the rest of the map. Because they know that you're 5 heroes hitting a tower. So you should not be going for towers. And like going for tower is not terrible because like you're farming that side of the map plus you're killing the tower, right? So it's like not terrible. But it's just that you're letting the enemy play the rest of the map. It's easy for them to read the map when you're hitting a tower. So the best play when you have number advantage is not to go for tower, it's to kill heroes. You want to kill more heroes. So the reason is not the reason they buy the null before is because it's fine. Like it's better to have null and then you buy bottle for the 4-minute rune anyway. The main thing you want is that you want to have the ball before the 4-minute rune. But you can buy one null recipe if your game is not terrible. You can buy the null recipe plus the bottle before 4 minutes. Are the PCs at last tournament good or bad than the one you have at home? It depends. Some tournaments has better, some have worse. Why don't finish your second null? I don't even. I mean, what? I don't know. I don't know. It's not worth it, I guess. I mean, null is honestly not the best item. It's just a good item for laning phase. But obviously, it doesn't build into anything, so it's kind of useless gold later. Let's see what happens. Yeah, like this flame guard was so fucking whack. Like, what was this flame guard? He literally pressed flame guard for 2 creeps that he would have gotten anyway. Or like, it was not even like 2 creeps. He literally pressed flame guard here. Like the cooldown is almost 30 seconds, so it's like you can only use it once per wave. If you use it now, actually, you can't use it the whole next wave because this is at the end of the first wave. I mean, this wave. He can't use it for a whole wave. So he presses the flame guard here, which is ultra bad. Like actually Seb got first blood here.
First blood. The
and he DCs. Oh shit. If you're ranged hero, you wanna like if you're melee hero, it barely matters if you have a ward or not. If you're ranged hero, it's more important. If you have a hero that can throw spells from low ground to high ground, it's really good to have it. For example, Queen of Pain. Like you stand on the river and you can throw daggers on top of the hill. But if you don't have a ward, you can't do that. That's also a good time to have a ward. Honestly though, at low MMR you can probably just get a ward every single game and it's completely fine. For me, I just don't need it sometimes, so I just give it to my teammates. I like mid and carry when I play, but I can't know which one I'd rather main. Any tips? I'm 4K area and play twice a week, I would say. Which one you want to main? I mean, which one do you think is more fun? Which one do you think you're better at? Which one? I don't know. I can't help you choose. I mean, maybe you look at your favorite pro player. What role does he play? What's the best mid hero to 1v5? You need a hero that can scale pretty hard, like Duza. That farms very fast. So if you want to win a game, like carry the game completely by yourself, you need to. I mean, there's 2 ways to do it. Either you're just very good at killing heroes on the map, then you can play Ember Spirit, Storm Spirit, Void Spirit, or you want to play like you can win every single game by just farming, and that's like Duza, TA, Alchemist maybe. Yeah, something like that. Furion. Man needs constant practice. I mean, you're underestimating how much practice you need for carry as well. You need to know how to lane. If you don't know how to lane, it's really hard to play Dota. Like carry role is also not like mid players are not necessarily good laners as carry because the understanding of creep wave is different when you're a safe laner or mid. So you might be the best carry player in the world, you might not be the best laner as carry. You might be the best mid laner in the world, you might not be the best laner as carry. They just say the same thing. But you get my point. It's just different. How is it different? There's 2 heroes on the lane. It's different region management, it's different wave positioning. In mid lane you can always push the lane and they will always bounce back. Safe lane it doesn't always bounce back. Safe laners are generally more melee, Mid laners are generally more ranged. I mean, like, there's a lot of things that are just different. MP is good to spam in 4K. If you're good on MP, yes. If you're bad on MP, no. What's the difference between mentality of mid and carry? You can play both roles the same way, but generally carry needs to just have a lot of money, and mid laner needs to have a lot of money and force kills. So safe lane, the weird part about safe lane is that there's two heroes that you need to consider in the matchup. So sometimes you have the core, you're destroying core in the matchup, but you can watch the VOD if you want to right now. You can have destroying core in the matchup, but you might be weak on the lane because you have a weaker support matchup. I'm not in a team. I'm in a streaming team. I'm not planning on playing right now as pro. I'm a little bit tired of playing pro, and I like playing. I like streaming right now. Pretty nice to have actual interaction with people. And actually, it's not true. I mean, I have interaction with people in my team too, but like what? I think it was a bad thing, but I only spent time with my teammates when we were practicing. So I would say that we were friends, but like we never like spent time outside of practice, which honestly is probably not that good. I should spend more time with them outside of the team. You're here for my Danish friends. Thanks, friends. Conco friends. They're my friends, man. It's just that I'm not that good socially, I would say. So, and the only thing when I was playing professionally, literally only thing I was like when you're a professional player and you take it seriously, the literally only thing you think about is the game and how you can get better and yeah. So like I was just a little bit too into the professional mindset. I should like calm down a little bit. I should have like, so I ditched like every single aspect of my life except for Dota and getting better at Dota. That was literally the only thing I was focusing on, which honestly is quite bad. It's pretty unhealthy, which is why I'm taking a break right now. So probably because you feel like you maybe either you might be taking the
Prepare for battle.
MMR too seriously, or you're just feeling like you're not skilled enough for your MMR. That could also be the case, I think. I've never really had it, but these are just things I'm guessing, right? So, first of all, you need to be honest with yourself why you actually are scared of queuing for a game. So, are you scared of queuing because you feel like you're not skilled enough for your MMR, or is it because you're just scared of losing? After you identify that, you can try to fix it. By just, yeah. Face the more you play. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, sometimes you have anxiety from just putting too much pressure on yourself, right? I mean, you can not work, but it's so lame to not have any passion, you know? You should aim to like go do something. Like
The
improve at
battle
something.
begins.
Get a new hobby, maybe. I mean, probably is getting a new hobby. So,
Storm clouds are
like,
gathering.
you're saying like he doesn't need to do anything. Like, how boring would it be to do nothing though? You need to do something. You wanna do. Find something.